Television is really good right now, so I'm sharing what to binge this weekend in the Chataigne room with Best in Show. Cheers. At the beginning of the pandemic was the last time we saw the birds. Well, the show picks up with the bird kids immersed in the family business. Ruth is working for the Snells, and it turns out that the bird's son is laundering money for Ruth. What is even happening this season? Looks like Netflix is splitting the final season into 2 parts. So unfortunately, we won't find out what happens to the bird family until 2023, which puts a damper on the final season. But I'm still binging part 1 nonetheless. I got my husband hooked on Ozark at the start of the pandemic in March 2020, and we binged 3 seasons in 4 days. So needless to say, we'll be binging this one as soon as possible. I happen to think that Jason Bateman and Laura Linney are absolutely flawless as husband and wife. This is some of their best work. Can Jason Bateman do no wrong? He can do comedy and drama to perfection. And Laura Linney taps in to her portrayal as the tough as nails wife in Ozarks, like she does as Sean Penn's wife in Mystic River, which to me is my favorite role of hers to date. Definitely do not sleep on Ozark. This show is perfect for a couple looking for something to watch together. It's masculine, it's bloody, it's mafia, it's just so good. It's one of the finest shows on television. If you're struggling to get through the spin-off of Sex and the City and Just Like That, throw it all away and head up to the show where the characters are actually having sex in the city, just another part of the city, Harlem. The new Amazon Prime show, Harlem, is sexy, soulful, ambitious, and fun that follows 4 women of color having sex in the city by creator Tracy Oliver, who is the writer of Girls Trip. It is a show that we've been dying for. It kind of reminds you a little bit of Girlfriends, a little bit of Insecure, and a whole lot of fun of Sex in the City that's actually sex in the city. It's starring Megan Good, who we absolutely love. It also stars Jasmine Guy, who's black royalty from another world. If you remember, every black girl growing up loves some Jasmine Guy. And it also has Whoopi Goldberg. Who doesn't love Whoopi? Oh, so if you're looking for something that is culturally interesting, that shows a diverse side of black women navigating the big city, that actually has hot, sexy men of what we loved about Sex in the City, tune in to Harlem on Amazon Prime. You will not be disappointed. If you're looking for a cute little French show with people speaking French in Paris, forget Emily in Paris and tune into the Hookup Plan. I have been following the show since 2018 when it came out. It's on Netflix. It's a little juicy gem. Yes, it's all in French. Yes, you might need subtitles, but yes, you could practice your French with authentic French people. It's about a group of friends that hire a male escort to help their friend Elsa get her groove back. Little did they believe that Elsa and this male escort actually fall for each other. It's been around for 2 seasons and they just released the 3rd on Netflix. The show is fun, it's romantic, and it has a killer French soundtrack. I find myself shazamming all the songs to listen to them, dancing around the house, cleaning the house, and to plan to go out pre-COVID, of course. Watch Emily in Paris for the clothes, watch the Hookup Plan to study your French, and actually follow real-life Parisians. You'll love it on Netflix. Do not sleep on Sort of. It's a little hidden gem on Showtime. This show is progressive and fun and oh so cool, and you cannot help fall in love with the lead character, Sebi. She's a Pakistani Canadian, and the Canadians are so ahead of us with this transgender, non-binary character who falls in love with a cis white male navigating her way in this new world as they. Yes, it's progressive. Yes, I don't know everything about this world, but it will teach you a lot. It will open up your heart, and you will fall in love with this character. Kind of reminds you of Ricky in My So-Called Life, You cannot help but fall in love with this character. There are only 8 episodes. I wish there were more. This show is solid gold. The writing is impeccable. It's heartwarming. It's smart. And I hope it comes back for more. Sort of on Showtime is brilliant. Please watch the show. For remakes that come back, we have Sex and the City that is a disaster. One that has football, sex, power, and The Rookie that actually is better than the show before is The Game. Do you remember the show on UPN, which I used to call Underpaid Negroes? Well, it's back, but on Paramount Plus, and I love it. It has come back as a drama with some of the old characters. The original Tasha Mack is back, played by Wendy Raquel Robinson. The original Malik Wright is back. And the standout star of the show is Jameson Fields' character, played by Vaughn Hebron. I'll tell you, The Game, it's got game. So don't sleep on The Game on Paramount Plus. It's really, really good. So those are my picks of what to binge and what to watch this weekend. Tune in next week for more of the Chataigne Room, and stay fabulous, my friends.